heart of the Midwest, legend tells of a man whose quest began as a young boy and became an obsession. For once upon a time, a small boy was given rod and reel and began to pursue freshwater's most feared predator, the musky lunch. As the boy grew to be a man, he challenged his prey at every turn, until one day he challenged the king of the muskies at the bottom of the deepest lake to a wrestling match. If victorious, he would gain the knowledge held by the master fish. For 3 days and nights, their battle raged on until finally both creatures lay exhausted side by side. In a show of admiration for his challenger, the king muskie bestowed upon the man a gift. From that day forward, the man, known now as Adam Glickman, would possess the power of the knowledge of the musky king under one condition. He grow and maintain a glorious beard, a mane of facial hair symbolizing the virility of the species. It is with this beard that we bring our fight, nay, our quest, to the lake.
Hey guys, we're going to do something a little bit different today. I'm out here with Adam Glickman from HonestMusky.com. We're on a Minneapolis metro area lake that's pretty known for its muskies, but Adam's been having a lot of good success out here. So we're going to throw a couple of different baits at him. I am a complete muskie novice, so I'm pretty excited to be out here with Adam trying this out for the first time. We've been talking about doing this for years, and it's finally happening, so I'm pretty pumped. We're going to try a couple different things. I'm just going to do basically whatever Adam tells me to do, and hopefully we'll put some fish almost the size of us in the boat, I suppose, huh?
Yeah, action's been really good lately. The water temperatures are dropping, which is exactly what you're looking for in the fall. You're looking for a sense of urgency in the water within the environment. The water last week was about 50 degrees at the beginning of the week. Today it's down to about 46 or 47, especially with this cold northwest wind. It should be turning these fish on. We have a full moon today, which should also be turning the fish on. It would also not hurt my feelings if these clouds stuck around. I don't think they're supposed to, but if they do, I think we're in for good times. We've put a lot of real nice fish in the boat lately, and we're going to throw some live baits in the water. We're going to throw some artificial at them. We're going to try some different stuff. We're going to be fishing very slow, trying to taunt these muskies into it. A lot of the weed structure in this lake, the milfoil has died off, so the muskies are in very, very shallow water. So the action can be quite explosive in the shallow water like that. So we'll show you what we're doing, and you'll have to wait to see that.
Yeah, and you wonder why people think muskie guys are crazy. Most people don't get ready for Christmas shopping. We just launched a boat, so hopefully we can go get them and Adam can get us on some fish.
Christmas shopping is not where it's at.
Wasn't it snowing yesterday?
And that is a white sucker.
That is a keeper bass.
These fish are found not much further south than here, but all the way up into the Arctic Circle. This is a cold water sucker. They live mostly in gravel and hard bottom streams and lakes. What I basically did was I hooked it very lightly through the lip. What we're trying to do is the muskie's going to have such a good grip on these that when we set the hook, we want that rig to break away from it and go into the muskie, and we don't want the sucker to be anywhere near anything after we set once we set the hook into the muskie. So we scrape some of these scales away to where it bare flesh, and we just get a little tag of skin there like that. Okay, this one has a teaser blade on it. In the state of Minnesota, you can't fish a live bait with just treble hooks, so you put a blade on it, and technically that makes this a lure that we're tipping with a sucker. A couple of the bigger fish we caught the other day were on this rear hook. A lot of guys don't use that either. I always do. Put that thing in just a little bit more than the other one to keep that blade from, the resistance of the blade will often pull that hook out. That's why I have this wire arm off the back of the hook, invention of mine. Oops, and you don't want to whack it. So it's a 4-ounce weight. It's a 5-ounce salmon stocker bobber. when that sucker gets to kicking, that blade will start spinning. And that's what the muskies want right there. That's a thing of beauty right there. And that's all the people we're going to be fishing them. Fish are right up on those shallow structural edges. We're going to get Jason set up with a jig. Put something that's in his wheelhouse, okay? Something that's a little bit quieter. I don't want to be smacking lures on this shallow water right away because I don't want to spook these fish away from wanting to eat that sucker. We'll throw some heavier lures later on, but we're going to use a nice stealthy lure, something that he's skilled with anyways, and something that works, something that he can fish through the shallow reed edge. And hopefully he snags one on that and we can just get it in the net right away. So I'm going to start letting line out. And I'm going to keep this, depending on boat control, in this wind, I'll probably keep it closer to 15 yards behind the boat. But sometimes I'll back that thing off 30 yards behind the boat to keep it, you know, for those boat-shy fish, the big boat-shy fish. So basically, you're just slow trolling. Trolling is legal in statewide in Minnesota. We're going to be trolling it at 0.4 to 0.7 miles an hour. I'm going to try to keep it at. Okay. And that's going to keep the sucker swimming nice, but you want it to have forward progress. I've found it's better not to just sit there with a sucker in the water. You want it to be moving. These fish are like a cat with a toy. They want to see that bait moving. They want to see it struggling. They want to sneak up on it when it goes around a corner or something like that. Okay. They're an ambush predator, and hopefully there's one waiting to ambush right off that point over there. That's what we're going to be shooting for right now.
Perfect. Let's go get them.
In this cold weather, along with the jigs and the live bait, an excellent bait for shallow water is a neutral glide bait. This is a jerk bait. It glides from side to side. This is a Manta Hang 10 from River Run Tackle. I fish it on a stiff wire leader. Make sure the hooks are razor sharp. Fish it on heavy line, and hopefully we can get some fish moving. Go. The sucker broke free.
Oh yeah, nice fish. Tell me when you want me to get it. Oh my. Yes.
Go ahead. Not as big as all the fish that are in here. It's a pretty fish, and we'll take her for today.
It came right up.
Yep. Kept some pressure on it. Yeah, it's hook's still in it. It's an alright fish. Fairly lean. You can see there's not much to her back. It's got some nice little yellow spots on her. Got a fairly impressive blow.
Make sure you check out Adam's website, his Facebook page. He's got an Honest Musky Facebook page and a Twitter account. Make sure you check out Adam online and take advantage of some of the knowledge that he offers through his websites. And Adam, thanks a lot for bringing us out.
You're welcome, Jason. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you bet. But BassUtopia.com, Facebook, Bass Utopia page. Follow us on Twitter at Bass Utopia, and check out for sure our Bass Utopia TV channel on YouTube. Join us next time.